This is Rap the News, and I was just told by somebody, I'm not going to mention the name, and they told me that the food stamps were going to be doubled this month or next month. I don't know if it's this or next month. Food stamps is going to be doubled, and the county check is going to be doubled. And they said don't expect nothing in March. I have never heard of such a thing. And she was telling me that it was happening in California and it was happening in Nevada, and I don't know exactly where it's happening at. So if anybody know anything about that, leave that in the comments, man. Also, we have supposed to be a weather system or something coming into the East Coast, right? At the same time, we have this full moon or this blood moon crack-a-lacking today. I don't know what time on the East Coast, but I know on the West Coast, 8:41, p.m. Lasting to the next day, to the 21st. We got Donald Trump, Pelosi, airlines, government shutdown. Okay, the government shutdown is supposed to be affecting the food stamps. So what are they saying? That the government shutdown is going to last all the way up until March? Okay. And then you got now people worried about the IRS giving a refund back to people who are due a refund, which is supposed to be $140 billion. So you got $140 billion that people, they usually take their refund, so they say, and put it back into the system, and it keeps the economy going. But they said if you don't put the $140 billion back into the system, then we go into a recession. That's crazy. And then multiple people or sources are saying that Donald Trump is working for the Russians, and they said everything that he does, it seemed like it helps the Russians. Some weird stuff, huh? And it don't seem like when you're provoking people like that. I mean, he like the white fat Tupac or something, right? Like you provoking people, and eventually something happens with that. Everybody knows what happened to Tupac. Like how many people can you push before somebody snaps? When you messing with jobs and everything else. And then anybody see the poor Indian guy that's out there, playing his little Indian drum, and you got all of the, Donald Trump supporters surrounding him, making a mockery out of him. It's an awful world we live in, man. So, this thing is popping, man. And like I said, all we need to see is some signs from heaven to tip it off to say, okay, it's going down, man. We gonna see, but things are not looking, as they say, swell. It's not looking swell. Let's wrap the news.